Hey man, I
All
gotta
right, man.
think about it.
Oh, okay. So I guess when it comes to it, I just want to kind of clear the money piece first. Because I don't want to be putting you in a place where we're potentially out on the street or, not able to put food on the table. Okay. So for you, is this something that we can make work financially?
Uh, do you guys offer like payment plans?
Generally we do it all up front. Are you able to do it all up front?
That might be a bit of a stretch, to be honest.
Okay. Okay. So when you say it's a little bit of a stretch, is it like you don't have the whole thing or you just don't want to put the whole thing down?
Well, it's more like I don't want to invest all my money all for it to like kind of like not work, you know?
Mm, okay. But like the money's there as a whole.
Well, yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
have I have the investment.
Okay. So, and I guess when you say you fear that it might not work out, like what do you feel we're missing that could cause this to not work out?
I don't really know, to be honest. I think I just gotta kind of like think about it and make sure like everything's like aligned with me.
Okay, for sure. So, I guess when you say align with you, actually, what does that mean?
Just make sure I'm ready for this type of commitment. Make sure I'm ready to actually like, dedicate my time to this and really be all in.
Okay. So, is it really that you don't know that this is going to work for you, or is it something else regarding you specifically and your commitment?
Well, I think honestly, what you guys do is great. So I think it's more just me.
Okay. Okay. What's great about it?
Well, you have the support, the discipline, the accountability coaches, all of that stuff. So
Okay.
like if I like I probably couldn't think of a better program in terms of just helping somebody get into trading and actually like get consistent from it.
Okay. No, that's fair. Okay. So, our first two pieces are done. We got money, we got value. You can piff, you believe in the value. Okay. So, when you say that you just have to make sure it's like aligned with you and all these different things you need to think about it, I guess if you were to do it, like what are you like what's the worst that could happen in your mind if you were to just jump into this right now, get the support, get the help with the discipline, like you said as well?
I don't actually do it. Like I don't follow
Mm,
through.
okay. Well, can I ask you then, like what happens if you allow yourself to be the person that doesn't follow through?
Well, a bit of like what we were talking about. Like I'd keep not being able to provide for like myself, my
Mm,
family, just not being able to make the money that I want to make.
okay. And is that the type of person that you want to be? Is that a life that you want to allow yourself to live?
Oh no. I mean that's why I'm on this call. Yeah.
Well, you're on the call, right? But these barriers are popping up, right? So why don't you want to be that person? Why don't you want to be the person that constantly doesn't commit to things?
Well, if I keep being that person, then like I'll just never fix my situation. Right? I'll never get to the place where I'll never get to the place where I actually want to be.
Okay. And where is that?
Making like 10, maybe 12K per month from trading like consistently and
Okay.
not really having to worry about like bills and all that stuff.
Okay. And that person who wants to make 10 or 15K a month, right? Do you think they're a person where I guess what type of person do you think you need to be a person that's worthy of earning 10 or $15,000 a month as a trader that can take care of their family? What type of person do you think you need to be?
The person that just like commits to something, you know, stays dedicated and really like goes all in and
Okay.
stays consistent.
And can I challenge you on that?
Yeah.
It's not about being a person that's all in. It's about being a person that's willing to take the first step. No matter how big the first step is, you have to be willing to take it, right? Because if you remain a person who you can't take the first step, those people who can't take first steps or never do anything, who do you think they are? The people that say, "Oh, I'll get to my diet on Monday. Oh, I'll go to the gym on Monday. Oh, I'll do it later," right? They're the
Yeah.
people that always push things down the road. And the people that push things down the road, do you think those people who lack that level of commitment, do they ever get to a place where they're making 10 or $15,000 a month?
No, I don't.
Okay, why not?
Well, I mean, if you're not going to actually put in the work, if you're not going to actually like stay committed to yourself, to your future, then there's no way you're going to actually see any results.
Okay. So the only way to solve this is to use inversive thinking, right? Where we say, what could cause me to fail? What can cause me myself to fail so that we can hold you accountable to that thing and set things in place to stop failure from happening, right? So, what are things that could cause you to fail that we're going to need to stop in the future when you do come into this mentorship?
Probably things like, doom scrolling, going out to like party and whatnot,
Okay.
um, not going to the gym, even like things like that. I'd say, like even simple things like that,
Okay. And is that something you want to continue to do, a behavior that you want to continue, or is that a behavior that you want to break and change?
break and change.
Okay. So, to break and change it, we have a lot of things that we can put in place to break and change it. The only thing that we ask from you and the thing that's going to help you to break that so that you don't fail is communication. Because if you do go to the parties, you do go on Instagram and you doom scroll and you do all these terrible things, right? But you don't communicate it with us, you keep it to yourself, you hide it away, then at that point no one can help you. Right. So are you willing to be vocal so that you can actually be helped and we can hold you accountable to becoming the better version of yourself that can make $10,000 or $15,000 a month?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So what I'm going to challenge you to do is to take the first step today. Okay. Because without taking the first step, you're always going to be in a loop of, oh, I don't know if I should do this. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be committed, but you will never be committed until you commit. And that's the end all be all. Right. So let's commit today and let's get the scary step over and let's put you in a place where you can actually make 10 or $15,000 a month. You can take care of your family the way you need to. Is that fair?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to send the link. Let's process the 5K and we'll get it done. Hey, real quick. So if you are in high ticket sales and you are absolutely struggling with discovery, you don't know what to do during objections, or just your pitch is a little bit shaky overall, if you are having issues when it comes to taking money from your prospects, I want to help you. So what I want to show you is basically an entire school community that I have of closers who are there to excel and there to do better. So if you want help from discovery, pitch, objections to just general key skills, follow up, referrals, anything that you can think of, landing roles when it comes to real sales mastery, there is help for you in this free school community. And then there's also essentially a calendar of coaching calls that you can actually join as well, where we will help you directly to improve your sales. We'll role play, we'll do call reviews, pretty much everything that you would need to be successful in sales. Okay. So if you want to join that, you'll also be able to see some of my live sales calls. Just click the link below and I'll see you there. Bye bye.